Hello everyone, we are back with more Tales of the Abyss. One of them had a name similar to my accuser. Your partner, Secret, Mateo, XDV. Alright guys, we're back. We're in Belkin, we're in the phonic device laboratory. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, considering our characters just rolled over and shit themselves or something, because that place is restricted. He just like immediately gave in to Everyone chose you over me. It seems a former enemy is still preferable to a worthless dreck like you. Hey! Don't worry, Replica. I won't be with them forever. If they're that important to you, I'll send them back later. Though I can't guarantee they'll actually return to you. They wouldn't want me to come back anyway. Probably not. They may be tough to work with, but at least they have common sense. More so than you, anyway. Damn it. He's the big sad.
Why is Van collecting replica data? What does he plan to do with it? Well, I'd assume he's going to make replicas.
We're going to Ocean Cavern.
The cave on the western continent of Rhodesia? But why?
I presume he intends to investigate the replica issue. Phonamine can be gathered there.
And?
Well, you know, Rhodesia is Kimloskin territory. Malkuth can't interfere. Dist was originally a researcher from Malkuth. It's a logical place for him to go after stealing Thaumacrine technology.
Enough talk. Let's get going.
Boo! Do you really think we should go, Ion?
Yes. For now, let's do what he says.
I'm getting off here.
Why?
I'm worried about Luke. I have to go back for him.
I don't believe you. Who cares about that idiot?
I do, because he's an idiot. I don't know what he'd do alone. And I have faith that he can get past this.
Guy, you're Luke's attendant and his friend. The real Luke is right here.
This may be the real Luke, but my friend is that idiot.
Thanks, Guy.
It's up to you if you want to go back for him. But how do you intend to return to Yulia City?
Aramis Spring. It's a cave northwest of Doth. If the replica comes back to the Outer Lands, he'll pass through there.
Thanks, Ash.
I knew you'd choose him.
Did Van tell you? Well, that's not the only reason.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. See ya.
Luke, aren't you going to stop him?
Don't call me by that name. It's no longer mine.
Guy has left the party. So the only one left. Why did you not stop Guy? He can do what he wants. You too, you know. If you want to go back to that replica, you can leave anytime. Well, I can understand your dilemma. Though Luke may only be a replica, that fact does not dilute 7 years' worth of shared memories. In any case, I'm more concerned about the loss of Guy as a fighter. There are bound to be monsters in Ocean Cavern as well. Forget about Guy. I can easily take care of monsters. I can take care of monsters just as easily. I see this Luke likes Guy as well. He must feel quite lonely at the loss of a friend. Shut up! Their personalities are not so dissimilar either. Pomegranate can't cause that in theory, but perhaps growing up in similar environments pushed them in similar directions. I had no idea there was a replica facility here. How can I be just a princess when I know so little about my own country? Nothing is accomplished by just sitting around in a castle. You learned that, didn't you? Oh, I remember that time. You took me outside the castle for the first time and then Batical became your castle. You'll only find the truth by looking with your own eyes, walking on your own feet. Otherwise, this country will never change. You haven't changed. Even as a child, you were always concerned about the future of our country, and you helped me learn. I'm no longer the person you knew. When I was taken away 7 years ago, the Luke inside of me died. All that's left is his shadow. No, that's not true. I can tell. You really are Luke. I said don't call me that. I'm Asch, the charred remains of the sacred flame. Even so, I still... Jeremy, do you want a scissor with Asch? Alright, so we gotta find Origin Cavern. I don't actually remember where that is, so... What if he got you the scissor with him, but made Luke watch? He's basically Luke, and Luke is terrible.
Well, you did your best.
What if he's like sat aside Yamcha's cuck chair and had you sit in that? While he and Luke scissored. I think I remember where Ocean Cave is. Oh, alright. So if I remember correctly, we gotta go past this peninsula here. And I think it was up here. Pretty sure this is it.
It's awfully damp in here.
Well, yeah, it's a water cave. What do you expect?
It's probably because of the sea breeze.
Or the actual literal sea.
Please wait in the Tartarus, Ion.
Yeah, go get in the Tartarus, Ion.
But I'm interested too.
No, it's too dangerous.
Go back, Phone Master. You'll be in our way.
Oh well.
Go ahead and take him with you. Are you stupid? What are we going to do with someone who can't fight?
Let's go inside.
Mysterious facility. Ash. What was this facility built for? You were saying something about replicas earlier. I don't know for sure, but it's likely that this was the site of research into replicas. Those researchers are saying something about phononym. And there's that dock. It seems like people come here a lot. Let's head inside. We may find something deeper in the cave. You sure sound like the Colonel. Not at all. This is the first time I've been here. Although what? Nothing. They say nothing a lot. Ocean Cavern? You've got to be kidding me. Watch your mouth. Wow, Ash, I just realized that you're actually really nice. What are you talking about? Ion, of course. With all that talk about getting in the way, you really meant to keep him out of danger, didn't you? I said he'd get in the way, and I meant he'd get in the way. That's all. Oh, come on. Don't get all shy and embarrassed. You little. Just shut up and walk. You sure get angry, just like Luke. Why you? See? There it is again. Ash realized Luke was basically him and had a disassociative episode because of it. Jamie, if you went into the future and found out that you were married to a life-size replica of Luke, would you be upset? A staff with the ruby adorning in the top.
I wonder what those are.
Enemies that we're gonna have to fight. Or not.
Wow! Ash, that was great!
Are you okay?
Could you imagine if Moon Knight had access to one of these replica machines?
Yes. Yes. I'm fine. Thank you, Ash.
Jade, do you recognize them?
Well, biology is not exactly my specialty. They don't appear to be indigenous to the area, and they seem odd for a new species.
Looks like this may not go easily. Let's go.
Let's go. The elevator has stopped moving. That's good, I guess. At least those bats are really easy. Holy crap, they give a huge amount of EXP compared to before. Hey, were you going easy on those monsters just now? Huh? How stupid are you? You're not planning to lure everybody in and let the monsters kill them or something. You crazy? The monster here is maybe kind of strong, but hardly a match for me. If you're going to keep bothering me like this, you better be prepared to face the consequences. What do you mean? You can't do anything to me from there. Not to you, no. No, you can't mean no, don't! I won't do anything, as long as you keep quiet. He's just like, hey, Natalia, you ever see Luke's birthmark? And she's like, what? And then he goes, sees her. Ruins her impression of Luke for the rest of his life. Trash chamber. Then he goes up to Tyr and says, "Hey Tyr, have you ever seen Luke's birthmark?" And she says, "Yeah," and then goes sees Ash. Oh no, it's an epidemic, it's spreading. Ooh, this is a new enemy. I'm gonna try not to do any like major grinding here on stream, guys. Although I wasn't able to do any leveling over the weekend because of the part we ended at. So if there's a new enemy, I'll fight it. But oh shit! Speaking of getting master. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to fight them anymore. Fuck off that. He doesn't have different combos when they're on the ground like Luke does. But yeah, we're getting a lot of EXP here. Nimble Rapier. That's not gonna help anyone. But as you can see, we're starting to see a lot of enemies from earlier in the game series reappear in this with like the same models, like those frogs and the tadpoles. Technically, the bats are the same models too, but they're bats, so you know I give them a pass on that. Jade Land, Lucky Magic. Guys, I saw an update from the guys who are working on the Tales of Destiny 2 fan translation yesterday, and they're well into doing beta testing, and that many of them on the team have played through the whole game once already successfully, and are working on their second playthrough now to continue getting some of the bugs that they may have missed. So with any luck, we may actually see a release of the... Okay. We may actually see a release of the Tales of Destiny 2 translation patch soon.
What is this place?
A Thaumacrian research facility, though it appears to have been abandoned for some time.
The calculation device is still running.
Impressive. I doubt Luke could have handled this.
This is research regarding the effective scale of Thaumacrian.
They were trying to create replicas of large objects by increasing the data collection area.
Large objects? You mean like houses and stuff?
Oh, larger than that. Even back when I was involved, we theoretically could have replicated a small island.
That's huge!
What the hell? Impossible!
What's wrong?
Look at the maximum replica size Van's research shows.
30 million square kilometers. That's more than a tenth of Aldrint.
Even if they succeeded in making something that size, there'd be no place to put it.
They also have a list of previous replica data. The Malkuth military should have disposed of this.
Did Dist smuggle it out?
Most likely. It's data from the people of the destroyed island of Hod. There's no mistaking it. I was the one who had them take it at the time.
Don't tell me they're trying to resurrect a replica Hod.
I wonder. Let's take this data with us.
So if you guys recall before, they've mentioned the disaster at Hod a few times now.
Hey, are these Cheagles? Oh, how can they eat if they're trapped in a place like this?
Someone must be taking care of them. These two are probably a replica and its original.
Yes, they both have a star-shaped mark in the same place.
I wonder if these little guys breathe fire like Mew. Whoa! I wonder if this one's the same. This one doesn't seem as energetic.
It must be the replica. It's common for them to have reduced abilities.
But Colonel, the identification plate says this weak one is the original.
I see. Replica data extraction can have a negative effect on the original in some cases.
Oh my. What sort of negative effect?
In the worst case, the original dies. Though with perfect isophones, a different effect occurs.
No way. So did making me mean that Asch is...
Natalia, Ash, there's no need to worry. Symptoms will always present themselves within 10 days for inorganic matter. It's even faster for living things. 7 years later, Ash is doing fine. There's no need to worry.
Thank goodness.
Oh, good. It's pretty sad when I've got Drek like you worrying about me. What, you want to start something? Enough! Shut up!
Replica stuff is complicated. You came up with this technology, right?
Yes. Though it's a part of my past I wish I could erase.
We've been here long enough. Let's go.
So all we learned was that the Commandant's trying to make a really big replica?
That's plenty. Let's go.
Go where?
I can do the rest alone. I'll take you back to your homeland.
Makes Ash shit himself. It's the only thing he can muster. Jeremy, how do you feel about Cheagles? They're less annoying than Moogles? You find Moogles annoying? I don't find Moogles annoying. Someone really wants to fight, so I guess I may as well. I find the people who like Moogles far more annoying than Moogles. Only when they say Kupo every other word. Yeah, but in the games, Moogles usually don't say it that often, or at the very least, it's at the end of what they say. Whereas people who like Moogles tend to just say it all the time. Kapapo!
Be careful. There's something here.
What?
You guys are fighting.
So you want to fight?
32,000 health. Alright. He dead. Ow. So this is Ankylopolo. I haven't had a boss fight in a while. It's true. Guy, trying a boss fight. Get in there. Kick some butt. Both in game and out of game. Oh, there we go. Playing Tiger Blade indeed. He's got 9,000 health. Alright, so we got fucking Asch using Raid Shadow Legend over here. Flesh drops. Got him. I just gotta kill the follow-up. Alright. Hey, Anis's max HP just increased. Okay. Natalia learned AD skill Void Attack. Is that like an attack cancel? Because that would be cool.
What the heck was that? It was huge! Disgusting!
Apparently huge things disgust Anis.
Fomicry research involves a number of chemicals that are harmful to living creatures. That may have been what caused this.
Asch, thank you for protecting me.
Let's get moving.
Jeremy, somebody paid you $75 to dress up like Asch, would you?
Welcome back! An earthquake! Ugh! Thank you.
Exactly. But I have no idea for sure.
The last time I caught you like that.
Yes. I wanted to sneak out of the castle, so I jumped from a window.
That earthquake may have been Southern Rugnica falling.
What?
Because Luke destroyed the Sephiroth tree supporting Southern Rugnica. It was barely hanging on by the Sephiroth from other areas. It's about time it fell.
What effect will that have on other regions?
Did you forget that we'd been having the Phone Master open the doors to the Sephiroth?
Even with the doors open, the passage rings are protected with Yulian seals. No one can use them.
Van can.
In other words, Van is able to control the Sephiroth. Then, is his objective the further destruction of the Outer Lands?
That's what it looks like. From what I heard, the next to fall will be the area around St. Bina. I don't have time to play with you anymore. Goodbye. guess the channel's closed.
Master!
Mew.
Opening doors to Sephiroth. Yes, hello, McMonchi. So if you guys haven't been able to tell, a lot of the themes in Tales of the Abyss come from I believe it's called the Kabbalah.
St.
Is that
Bina's
right?
in danger.
Yeah. Bina is a term used from there. Kokma, Malkuth, Sephiroth. Steve. How you doing, Dave McRaunchy?
You're awake.
Is this a flower garden?
They're Selenias, the only flowers that grow in the Qliphoth. They bloom at night. The outer lands cover the sky, so hardly any sunlight gets through. Anyway, you look like you were worried about something.
Oh, right. I want to go back to the Outer Lands.
You'll be able to go back at some point, but for right now...
No, I have to go back now. Asch said St. Bina's gonna fall.
But you've been asleep this whole time.
I could hear. He and I are connected.
Even if that's true, how do you plan to prevent St. Bina from falling?
Well...
It seems like a lot of things are also making fun of Luke.
You don't understand a thing. You base all your actions on what others say and never try to understand things for yourself. That's no different than how you acted at Exariuth.
You're right. Master Van said so. Asch said so. That's all I ever say. It's no wonder everyone got sick of me and left me behind.
You knew that they went back to the Outer Lands?
I told you, Asch and I are connected. I saw it through him. I really am his replica.
Luke.
Up till now, all I ever paid attention to was myself. And I'm not even sure I saw myself clearly.
Yeah.
I want to change. I have to change.
If you really mean that, then perhaps you can. But even if you change, that won't bring back Exariuth. And it won't erase the fact that thousands died. With the weight of all that on your shoulders, how do you plan to change?
I don't know. That's all I know how to say. I'm pathetic. If I could make up for Exariuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took. If my dying could bring back Exariuth, then I'd be scared. But I'd die. But that's not how things are. Even if I tried to make up for it, I'd never be able to. So I'm gonna start with what I can do. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm serious. I want to change.
I still don't think you really understand. Not while you can talk about dying so easily.
I won't ask you to trust me right away. Tyr, you carry knives on you, right?
Yes? Why?
Let me borrow one for a minute.
Luke?
With this, I say goodbye to who I have been.
Having a Princess Garnet moment here. Gets caught in their air conditioning machine, goes through the
Tyr,
cake.
I
Someone
want you
has
to watch
planned
me
for
from
their
here
wedding.
on out, and then make up your mind. I may not do a good job right away. I may make mistakes, but I'm going to change.
All right. I'll be watching you.
Please.
I will. But don't ever take it for granted. I can give up on you at any time. Anyway, right now, if St. Bina is really going to fall, we have to find a way to stop it.
Right. But what should we do?
Let's ask the mayor, my grandfather. He should be in the meeting room.
Okay, let's go.
So yes, Vector is pointing out some good things here. Is Exariath in this game is very important to the story, even though something terrible happens, and it is Luke's fault. It's Van's fault. Everyone involved's fault, really, in some fashion. But it is a turning point for Luke himself as a character. I have no idea how to keep St. Bina from falling, but we've got to get there somehow. Yes, even if we can't prevent its destruction, we can at least evacuate everyone. Let's ask Grandfather about it. Here. What? I don't know how know much about anything, so I may not understand what the mayor says, and... well, I may need you to explain a lot of it to me, but I'm going to make my own decisions. Good, but don't use lack of knowledge as an excuse. Yeah, sorry. There's no need to rush things. Just start by doing what you can, alright? I feel like the fact that... yeah, and the first thing I can do is talk to the mayor. Great, let's go. I feel like him turning to Tyr for information is probably the smart thing to do anyway. Cheagles never forget. Mew! Mew mew mew! You're certainly in a good mood, Mew. I am! Master got better and I'm happy! But Luke is always so mean to you. Don't you get tired of him? No, I know that Master's actually a nice person. That's why he saved me in the Cheagle Woods. You know, I think you've helped him quite a bit as well. I did? Really? Yay! I'm gonna keep on helping breathing fire and breaking rocks. Breathing fire and breaking rocks. Breathing fire and breaking rocks. Actually, I meant helping in an emotional sense, but I guess it really is true that Cheagles don't forget their debts. Jeremy helped me in an emotional sense. He got a car that helped my my back. This place looks a lot different from anything I've seen in the Outer Lands. You mean because of the miasma? Well, that too, but these buildings, they look different, and this strange material they're made of. True, Yulia City is rather unique compared to towns in the Outer Lands. But no one here knows how it was built. What do you mean? This city has been around since before the Outer Lands were raised, since the Dawn Age. It's protected from the miasma by what was cutting-edge technology even for the time. But since then, we've lost most of that knowledge. Huh? So we don't know how these buildings were built? No, we don't. We can make simple repairs, but expanding or rebuilding is beyond our capabilities. Wow. Imagine losing the ability to protect yourself from to build what was necessary to protect yourself from the shit that's literally all around you. Anyway, guys, it's break time. Don't go anywhere. We got more Tales of the Abyss for you today.